A great Irish program presenter called Peter Brown. He does sort of all this program for this music in Ireland, you know. But he says, what is it about music that affects you? And it's the movement of the music, you know. It's in the world today, you know, it's become too fast. The world itself and the people, because of the pace of life, they've sort of become frantic, you know.
Amen.
But this music was to be played far slower, you know, than what I'm actually even playing it here now, you know. But it's the way that the melody moves in the tune somehow, you know, that it has emotional connotations, you know, that in the world today, as I'm saying, music has come down to sort of just the two basic elements, you know, the beat and the melody.
Yes.
But in this music, there's a whole load of subtle nuance happening as well, you know, that expresses a whole load of whatever, you know, unreachable places in us that some people can seem to reach with the way they use the music.
Yes.
That's what I try to do.
You know, you mentioned Castaneda.
That's right.
And what you just said reminds me of some of the ways that he was approaching life and
Yes.
questioning where we are and what we should be doing.
That's right.
Michael suggested I just ask you about Castaneda and the effect of that work on your work.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Oh,
but
good.
Yeah, but you know, I just introduce it in a very strange way. You know that I've met people that had read Castaneda and they said, "Oh, that's a load of rubbish." You know, this guy.
Oh,
you know,
yes, yes, I've
tis
heard
a
that too.
total fabrication.
Right.
But you see, if it were a total fabrication, well, the man was an absolute genius because to write about a subject like this and to write book after book, I mean, he was saying the same thing subtly in different ways, but the quality of the writing, you see, sometimes with literature or with anything, people take a great theme, but it doesn't turn out to be a great product.
Right. Oh, so
But
well said.
Sometimes you see. I think the poet Patrick Kavanagh in Ireland said, epics are written about two neighbours fighting over a dunghill. You know, so you know that Castaneda took what's happening here between us. We're just talking. You know, most of the time, Castaneda is a pupil, and Don Juan is an old diablero in the parlance of the book.
Right.
But it's just talk between two men that happens all the time.
Right.
But it's incredible the amount of territory that's covered in just that dialogue between those two men, you see. Now, you see, there's an upper stratum in anything, you know, that even life itself, you know, that for years the physicists and the whole lot, you know, they're concerned with the material universe.
Yes.
But now they're coming to realize that it's sort of more an illusion, that there's more empty space in it than what appears to our senses, you see. So they're going back again now to what the old yogis and all the Zen people said, you know, that the spiritual part is the real part, you see. So this is what Castaneda was saying, you see. Don Juan said to him in the finish, he said, you know, you could have reached these places without taking any drugs, he says, but it was hard to get you there because of the way your mindset worked, you see. So, you know,
Had to get your attention with some cactus.
that's the thing, you know, that it is a matter of, it's incredible, you know, though he described it, you know, the tonal and the nawal, if that's how you pronounce it, that's right. You know, that we're so programmed to seeing the world the way we're told that it becomes the only world for us, you see. And he was saying, well, yeah, but there's loads of worlds, but it's how we condition our mind to be able to accept it, you see. Tremendous stuff.
You described that very well.
Thank you, Kate. I hope that
You
maybe
could teach it.
people understood it and sort of had a sort of a concept of what I'm trying to say, you know. But that's why I loved it, you see. You know, just two people talking, and he wrote how many books out of it, and
Lots.
made a living for himself, you know, and influenced a lot of people.
Yes.
A tremendous achievement.
Certainly influenced me.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should do our outro with music by Paddy, and I'll just make some announcements, and you pick a tune, and we'll go out of our show with you playing. How's that?
Okay, that's great.
Go ahead, play a song. That's right. We also have the William Kunstler Disturbing the Universe film by Emily and Sarah Kunstler showing in Annenberg Hall Wednesday, April 7th. And here we go. I am thanking Lisa Smith, who is our in-studio engineer, Evan, who is our on-site engineer and videographer. We're thanking Michelle Vega, our intern, and all my co-hosts and co-producers, Laura, Lisa, Michael. We're so happy to be back here at home on our stage in Rogers Park at Lunton Glenwood. We're going out to Paddy Jones playing a beautiful air. Power to the people.
You're listening to 88.7 WLUW, Chicago Sound Alliance,